More kitchen organization. If you are like me, you love your little kitchen gadgets. And this drawer, which I already started pouring everything in here, is gadgets. Things that I thought I would need. So what I'm doing right now is I'm just taking my containers that I got from the Dollar Tree, and I am just pouring inside here. I'm going to wash all of my containers, and I am just going to purge what I have not used. Knives. I have so many knives that I don't even know what to do with, because I have a butcher block full of beautiful knives that my husband bought me, and they're a really good brand, so I don't need all this. So right now, all I'm going to do is pour my things in there, and I will show you what I'm doing next. So I was just cleaning this off. What I do is I vacuum with my little sharp machine there, the inside of my drawer. Then I wash them. I rinse them out with just clear water. And then I remember that I had purchased these at the Dollar Tree, the vinyl top liners. So I decided that I'm going to go ahead and put some of these, at least in these two drawers right here, because this one was where my towels were. And this is huge, these two drawers. So I'm changing things around, but I am going to use these in these two drawers. Look how beautiful that looks. And this would never happen to me twice. So one roll fits in one drawer, and look at this. The other side, the rest of it, you just cut it in half to fit, and then the two pieces actually fit in there perfectly. Look at the difference without, with. It looks like really, really nice. So I'm going to go ahead and do. So this drawer, what I decided to do is take all of this stuff, and I'm just going to go through everything. I finished this drawer. Nice. Got rid of a lot of stuff. I know it doesn't look like it. This is just like, oops, sorry, the cord went into the camera. This is just like a potato peeler and little paring knives. These are fondant forks with little baby forks, and just kind of organize it that way. And then I got all these knives, but I'm going to try to find a container that's about the size of this. I can put these knives in. I don't know why I have this big knife in there, but it's in there. So I'm going to go through that and probably find one of those. And then in here is just pizza cutters and ice cream scoopers. And then this is just a small grater and a knife sharpener. So, but I'm just going to go ahead and move some of these items from over here, because it is a little bit, much. And actually what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put it in here in this basket. And again, this Miss Mary person, she said put all of your like items together, and so I'm gonna do that in this basket, and then I'm gonna see what kind of basket I need for this one. So keep watching. So I did exactly what it said. So I put all of my items together. Do I really need 2 potato masher? But I think one was given to me by my mom. So it's kind of a sentimental thing. So I don't want to get rid of them. And one is bigger. Actually, one is different. So they're different. So I'm going to keep them. And then this is my to-go box. This is what I'm going to say goodbye to and thank you to. And then my spatulas and my whatever this is, and spoons. So I have one spaghetti. I thought I had more than one spaghetti thing, but I guess I have one. So this drawer is going to be empty for right now. I'm just going to shut it up. And wow, this is kind of organized to some point, to some degree, I should say. This is where I house all of my baking goods. So I am going to go through this real quick and see and just clean it out. But I think this here is actually going to stay the same. Next drawer. Again, this is more like a barbecue thing, and I threw my can opener in there. Get this out. Another little whisk thing. I know it's dark in my kitchen today. And yeah, this is going to be something that I am going to have to look at and see what I want to do with this drawer. I bought this. It's like a potato press for 50 cents. Do you think I actually ever used it? No. So see, things like this, it's like I bought it, I like it, but I got to figure out if I really want to keep it. And then, just some papers in there. And so, yeah. So I'm going to keep going in these drawers for right now. I'm going to leave it. And I'm going to work on this. Oh, and this here is, don't even ask. I'm going to have to do that drawer and show you later on. But for right now, I am going to need a container for this drawer or some separators. Not quite sure what I'm going to do yet, but for right now, I'm just going to place everything and then think about things. I know they have these nice bamboo separators. Somebody had a video about them. I'm not quite sure how I want to do it because it's just going to be, it's going to be less because I am purging. Do I need all of these spatulas? No. But a couple of them are gifts from people like this. Somebody gave this to me, so it's, and I love this one too. So I don't know. I'm gonna have to think about it. This one's kind of look at that like better days. So thank you, and I'm gonna say goodbye to that one. So even if I only get rid of one at this point, at least I got rid of one. So I'm just gonna place them in the drawer like this until I get the container for it. It's weird how when you clean your house becomes piles here and there. So I'm just gonna make sure that I reorganize. I love my wooden, so I'm thinking maybe my wooden things I was gonna put in a container by my oven. I still gotta think if I really want to do that. But probably so. So I am going to take those back out. And then all of these plastic spoons, you know, they're really inexpensive, but I love those. And my spaghetti grabber. Can't believe I just have one of those. And then, of course, my potato masher. So see how much nicer this is. It's not cramp in there. And I always said never put knives with these things. That's why I put all of my knives over here. But I also have a knife butcher block. So it's getting there to be organized for 2018. 2019, and I cannot believe we're already mid-February already. So that's where I'm at, and I will show you this drawer once I get the organizer and show you what I bought. And I'm gonna keep. So the progress. Here is all of my baking. I actually purged, got rid of. I don't know how many measuring spoon and measuring cups. I got rid of some. Actually, 2 sets of each. My rolling pins, these I won't, even though I have 3, I will not get rid of these. And then my cooling racks are underneath there. So this is it for that drawer. Then this drawer, I decided to move all of our barbecue tools in this drawer. And it looks really organized, and then these are just skewers for the shish kebabs. In this drawer right now, this is just different things that I use, like my baking frosting tips, and these are just flour scrapers, dough scrapers, and then just my little Christmas butter knives. And then there's still some room in here, which I think what I'm gonna do is I might just go ahead and get another container for miscellaneous other stuff. And then this drawer is empty. So this is where I think I'm gonna house my electric can opener and my little electric mixer. I'm just gonna house that in there because I don't use those often. So that's where I'm at for that part of the kitchen. Please do not pass out, people. I know we all have it. This is where all of my plastic containers are, and for some reason this never stays clean. However, I think it doesn't stay clean because my cupboards keep opening. I think it doesn't stay clean because it is hard to get to. It's not an easy access. There's no pull outs or anything like that. So what I think I'm gonna get is, if I can find them, are just some plastic containers. I'm gonna measure, put them in where you can pull out and pull it back in. So I'm actually gonna measure the inside of my cupboard here and see what the depth is and see what I can do with this cupboard. But I do have to run to the store for that because I don't have the containers here, and I'm thinking I'm going to need at least 3 of them that I want to do that with. Some of them might not work, so stay tuned for that. So some more progress on my cupboard here. I went to the Dollar Tree. I said I wasn't going to spend money, but I did. And I had this little LED light. It actually back here as Velcro stickers, so you can just pull it off. Your batteries are actually in here. Look at this. If I put this in here, look how much brighter that is in there. So I can see, you know, my stuff. Oh no, I stuck it. Darn. So what I think I'm going to do is, I had stuck something here. I'm going to remove that. Look how dark it is, but look with this light. Look at that. So I'm going to put it sideways right here so we can see it. and then you just unvelcro it. And I'm pulling hard. Look at that. Look at the light in there now. I can see underneath my cupboard. So for $1, you know, that is not bad at all. And this project underneath here is now completed with the light and all. Look at that. I love it. So, and then you just push it and it goes dark. I love it. Then I got my stuff here, and then you know, I brought some products today, so I put all that stuff away. So that is done. The next thing was this drawer where I wanted to put my knives. So had the Dollar Tree. The longest one they had is this. I looked up online. It's about the size that they have, and for $1 you can't beat that. So I bought an extra one just in case I can use it somewhere else. But look, it fits all of these long knives, and I know they're in there so I don't cut my fingers. And now I'm going to try to get underneath, and I should have bought one for this one too, a light, but I didn't, but I will eventually. I'm gonna try to get this done. I bought these containers, and as I'm putting this together, I will show you what I'm doing. I know right now it seems that I am all over the place, but I am one of those cleaners that will pick up one place and go to the next. So this is just like dishes. I can tell you right now, since we moved here, I have not touched any of those dishes, which I'm going to go through and just look at them and see where I'm at. Of course, this is extra mugs and different little things, and then my hot cocoa stuff is right here, and then this is where we keep our peanut butter. Now I just bought this container at the Dollar Tree, so I decided to go ahead and put the peanut butter and the honey in here. That way it stays organized, and we know exactly, hey, you know, this is getting low, and there's tons of honey in here. So I think this will help keep this organized. So I will go ahead and keep organizing this and show you when I'm done what it looks like. So here is the tea drawer that we call it. It's right next to the coffee. I still have a mess up there, but I went ahead and reorganized this thing. I added 2 containers that I purchased at the Dollar Tree, and they're not the same as the other one, but I still like them. And because they were a little smaller, it made everything fit, but kind of reorganized this. Actually, my son, Steven, is our big tea drinker in this house. I also love tea once in a great while. This was, Red Rose was my dad's favorite tea when I grew up in Canada. Every morning he would have tea or a cup of coffee, and then in the evening he would have his tea. So anyways, so it's not a surprise that my son Steven loves to drink tea, because my grandmother drank tea. Everybody drank tea in my family. So this drawer is pretty much organized. I'm done with that. The cups, I think me and my husband need to go through these together. He loves his mugs. Everywhere we go, he gets a mug. It doesn't really bother me because it's right there next to the coffee area, so my coffee station. So it doesn't really bother me that much. This here, I put the bread. This is where the toaster is, so I put the bread up there. Put some flavored coffee up there too, and did not go through those dishes. That's going to be another time when because I need to put them through the dishwasher and really go through them. And I love these. So you pull this out, and here it is. Your peanut butter, your honey, your regular coffee, and some more tea bags. And then in this one, it's your Nutella, your marshmallow fluff, and some ganache, caramel ganache. And it's just right there, you know, in the morning you just grab your coffee, your toast, and it's all right here. As you can tell, I had a lot of tea bags that were open, so I'm glad that I put them all in this pan here. I just grabbed the pan and put it there. And now I'm just going to clean this all off, and this area will be pretty much done. I am going to go everywhere you look. I'm going to go through my spice drawer. This is something that I really want to organize. This is really going to get minimized to almost nothing. I'm going to clear out some of the stuff I have not used, and I'm just going to throw it away or give it away if I have not used it, and I know what they are. So that is another thing that I am doing today. So next drawer, this one. So I emptied out my drawer. And I'm not putting any containers in here because, like I said, eventually I will not have this many spices and it's going to go in a different area. And some of you are going to ask me, what am I cleaning with? I like to clean cupboards and things like that with just pure vinegar and diluted in water. That way you don't have that pine salt smell or anything like that. And that's basically just just that. I don't want that heavy chemical smell in my cupboards. And actually this smells like spices in here. So I'm going to go ahead and finish this and reorganize and show you the after. So here is my seasoning drawer after. It's a lot of seasoning, I know, and I actually purged this bag right here, and I'm still not done because I do have some other bigger containers in these cupboards. But notice how this cupboard is so little, and I cannot stand it. All of these bags there are from the farmer's market, and that is the stuff that I want to put in those jars that I purchased at IKEA, and I will show you that project in a little bit. So these are the jars. You can get these I got mine at IKEA for $2.89, I believe. You can get these at Target. You can get these at Hobby Lobby, I believe, but they're individual. So, and then I bought these little basket to put them together, and I will take all of these bags of spices. This is so cool, you guys, because when you go to the market, they have all of these bucket of spices, and I might have videotaped one time, I'm not sure. And they give you the little stickers, and you write what you want. Like I wanted herb de Provence. And so what they do is they go and you tell them you want to scoop, and they scoop it and they put it in a little bag like this. These are like, sorry, I'm losing my voice, really good herbs, and I like to use them, but because they're in a bag, I hate opening it. Then, you know, sometimes I rip it and then they fall all over the place. So hopefully, I can't talk. Hopefully I can get these all in here. All I'm going to do is I'm going to take a permanent marker and I'm going to write here, so I know that maybe I can wash it off with some glue gun later on. I don't want to use any sticker because some of these I might not use. Like I said, I am really going to go through my spices, see what I have, and I'm going to stick to some basic spices because it can get expensive, and like I said, I really like doing this like this. So I'm going to organize this and see where I go with it. So here's the end. I did drop some stuff on my stove, but I got to clean my stove anyway. So here are all my herbs, and this is kind of where I want to go with these. Eventually, this is all I want to do is just have my own containers and not buy all these expensive. So, you know, and I can see through these. Like this is a Kansas City rub mix. So I can see through it and I will know, okay, well, I'm almost out. So that way I can repurchase these. This is a salsa mix. It's so good. And this will be on my list probably next time when I go to the farmer's market in Kansas City, and I will buy some more of that. So now let me show you what I am doing. So since my messy pantry that I have done last year and I need to redo, which is something that is constantly going because you keep changing and buying stuff, this is where I decided to put my jars. It is flat, it doesn't bother anything, and all I did was use these with 2 clear thumbtack, and I just attach it. Do you see that right there? I'm just attaching them, and I'm just going to put my spices right here, and then the top one will be right there. So oops, right there. So it won't be too high, and then at some point I can hang some other stuff there if I want to, like things that I don't use. So yeah, I really wanted to do this for a long time now. There might be other ways that you guys think about doing your spices, but this is where I'm at right now. So keep on organizing and keep on. So to finish this part 1 of reorganization in the kitchen, I just wanted to recap real quick. We did the under the sink, and we added that light where everything is so organized and it looks good. Oh, the brush fell. Both brushes fell. But love it, love it, love it. It looks clean. I love it. Next was all of these drawers. My baking drawer, my barbecue drawer, my baking drawer with accessories and just like miscellaneous, and electrical, well, like can opener and mixer and stuff like that. In this drawer, we just reorganized and purged a lot of things. I feel so good. Got rid of some of these knives that I was not using. And then in this drawer, it is going to be all of my cooking utensils without the things yet and that will be a project, and I'll show you that later on. But I'm pretty sure I'm going to look for more of these squares right here, these long ones. I am not 100% sure, but I do want to organize it a little bit better than this. So that's where I'm at with that. And where else did I organize? And the other thing that I organized today was the spices. And sometimes they'll come out. But like I said, this I'm hoping at some point will go away. And the teas, you know, all organized by cut, by flavor, by taste, and just the tea drawer. And organize this little area right here, except of course the top shelf, which is dishes. I know what those are. I need to go through them and wash them. But so far I'm really happy. And then me and my husband need to go through the cups. But like I said, this is not something that I'm pressing on because I'm not too worried about it. They're just cups. So far that is where I'm at for part 1. And I hope that you like, comment, share, and subscribe. And remember, I bring things home, I bring it with love, and I bring it to life. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you stay organized. See you next time.